Hello everyone, yes, and welcome back to Matthew's Gardening Tips. Well, the reason I thought I'd throw this video down is because I just took one of these and went to throw it away. And as I took one of these and went to throw it away, I was like, hold on a minute. Surely to goodness, that could be used in the garden. Now, some of you will know that I cut one this way around and I grew some garlic in it. Yes, garlic just went up like that. However, what I'm looking at here, I believe, is a little mini greenhouse. Teeny tiny greenhouse. Yes. So you can just see there. Can you just see there? There's like a little line there. You just see there? So we are going to make use of that little line, and we're going to have the actual greenhouse up here. We're going to have the soil down here, bit of drainage, bit of whop your top on. Oh, how good is that? So we are going to make that. Yes, we're going to make that. And what we do first of all is we put the lid on, do the lid up, and we then, bit of health and safety for you children, we then take our scissors and just there, we rotate the scissors, no stabbing, no, we rotate the scissors until we get puncture. Then we simply cut round the outside like buffalo girls, go around the outside, there we go, but not all the way. We cut, there we go, cut to about there, excellent. We cut that side also, minding fingers, to about there. Now before we do this, obviously, we wash out the container because we don't want milk and stuff. No, that's never good. So what that does is it gives us a container that opens, but we've then got a bit of a hinge. You see that there? We've only cut so far, we've got a bit of a hinge. Now, the next thing that we do is we make holes in the container, okay? And I know what you're thinking. What are we going to be growing? Matthew, what are we going to be growing? Well, I'll tell you what we're going to be growing. Lupins. And we'll have a little look at those in a minute. So, here we take our container, we work away from ourselves, never towards ourselves, take our container and we just put our scissors in the container, give a bit of a, there we go, you see that? Gonna go for, and the beauty of this container is you can see it's clear, so we work in between our fingers and we just rotate, again, rotate, no stabbing, 2, 3, there we go. See that? Just there. Okay, 4. And in the top, what we're going to do, 2 little holes. Again, bit of rotate. 1, bit of rotate. 2. There we go. There's our 2 little holes. Those are our ventilation holes. Much like a greenhouse, if you need more ventilation, we just take the lid off. Oh, how good is that? So, take the lid off. And I know what you're thinking, but how do we keep the door shut, Matthew? How do we keep the door shut? Well, I tell you how we do that. Sellotape. Oh yeah. Well, after Christmas, obviously, with the handy baby blue tape dispenser, we need to use it, don't we? So what we're going to do now, going to get our seeds. We just put that handily over to one side and we take our seeds. Now our seeds, you can see here, are lupin seeds. The simple reason it's got them written on the outside of the envelope. And what I've done is these are seeds that I've harvested from lupins. Now you people walk around in the summertime, see the lupins, see the little seed pods. Let me just grab a little seed pod. Here's a little seed pod, you can just see that there. And let's face it, as long as you're not running around stealing them from every single plant you can see, you can grab a couple of handfuls. And what it does is it gives us, I'm going to see if I can just get them out and put them on my There we go. Gives us some seeds. Do you see those seeds? Do you see those seeds? Is that? Okay. Gives us some seeds. And we will just be going through to make sure that we get rid of some of that fluff that's in there that's been taken from the seed pods. So we just have seeds. Okay, so now some people would give you, well, I'm going to go for a 30% mixture of grit and sand and bloodfish and bone. I'm just going to get some seed mix from the garden that I have. I think it's John Innes number 3 from the garden. Mix it a bit with some manure, and then we're going to come back, we're going to put it into the little mini greenhouse, then some seeds, sprinkle it on the top, take the little puppy up, whop it in the garden. Oh, brilliant. I will see you 2 shakes of a lamb's tail when I've got the dirt from the garden. As you can see, let's just turn you around. It's a little dark out there, so I might be some time. No, not in that way. I'm definitely going to come back. So, okay, let's do that. Haha, so that's really good because we managed to find the dirt, scoop a bit out, put it into a dainty little garden type bucket. Now, some of you will be going, oh, a bucket in the kitchen? Well, when your house is as teeny tiny as mine is, every room just counts for every single thing you can possibly think of. And at the moment, this is the shed. No, not the kitchen. Although I am getting hungry, so it might turn into the kitchen pretty soon. Anyway, back to our mini greenhouse. So we've got our mini greenhouse here, and we've got our little lupin seeds. We'll get a bit of a close up on the lupin seeds in a moment. And the beauty of being able to do this is you get your little bucket, you get your mini greenhouse, you scooper. So can you see that? We've got the dirt in the mini greenhouse. How good is that? We're going to just firm that dirt down. There we go. Firm that little puppy down. Look, that's firmed down quite a bit, isn't it? We might put a bit more in. Just going to employ. Exactly, going to employ God's own spoons. There we go. That's better. Excellent. So, can you see? We've got our dirt. Oops, hold that up. We've got our lovely soil in there. Lovely. We get our lupin seeds, which is here. Look, see, there's our little lupin seeds. Got quite a bit of fluff in there. I won't light it. I'm sure we can filter out the fluff just by moving them. Excuse my hands, obviously I've just been digging in the garden, haven't I? We're doing a bit of that. Where's that gone? There we go. There's some of those little cheeky seeds. Now, one of the things that many people talk about is like pre-soaking the seeds, or just making sure that you've pre-prepared the seeds before they've gone into the soil. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to put those little cheeky seeds outside, and what that's going to do is it's going to freeze those seeds, and it's going to wake them up. That's the plan. It's going to wake up those little seeds. We're going to get them in there. There we go, maybe 2 more. There we go. Can you see those? Just slip that back into the envelope here. There, look. See that? Lovely little seeds. What we then do is we then sprinkle just over the top Just so they're just covered. That's it. Man on the internet said 1/8 of an inch, whatever that is. Another little super duper duper. Then what we need, obviously, is our remarkably small watering can, just to water it. I would say that's going to leak, which it is. We need it to be nice and moist, and the chances are we won't need to water it anymore until those little cheeky seeds have germinated. And what you can see is we will be making use of our baby blue tape dispenser. Set ourselves up. 1, 2. A bit of a longer one. Boom shakalaka. On there. Another one going round the outside, around the outside. And that is just, as they term in the gardening world, a gravy. So there we have it. Our mini little greenhouse, all nicely sealed. Well, sealed as, you know, it doesn't need to be super sealed, but still sealed. Some holes in the top. We will be leaving the lid off just to get itself all sorted and germinated. It's going to go out in the garden. I've got a good 3 or 4 left. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next movie.